radar doesn't look very friendly right now. Ugh.
So we're probably going to be heading south towards Florida.
What in the world?
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher.
There's a lot of traffic on this bridge. Comes another one. It's a one-lane bridge, so you gotta wait. Super cool. I better get off the bridge. There's been so much traffic on that bridge. It's crazy. But it's just a main thoroughfare for people. Lots of rain the last few days. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are leaving, what's this town called? Bedford or something? Indiana. We stayed at a Walmart again last night, and Pup Tia got us up early. Like really early, like 5 a.m. early. She finally ate 2 full meals yesterday, and so I think it finally was going through her system. Anyway, you woke up and went outside with Tia, and there was only one spot next to us in this corner of the parking lot, with the rest of the parking lot virtually empty, and somebody parked right next to us.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked because they opened the side door and there was a car there right next to us, and couldn't tell if there was anybody in it because the windows were so dark, and it was kind of a, I don't know, I couldn't recognize what brand of car it was. It's like red and just kind of mysterious. So it's like, well, that was kind of creepy. Let's move the van. We wanted to get closer to the bathrooms anyway, so we moved the van, and we looked over there and the car was gone.
It's just the weirdest thing. I mean, so many odd things that happen when you travel, right?
Right.
Between people parking right next to you when there's a whole bunch of space. But then, I mean, that's always just such a weird thing. I would never do that. We would never do that. Give people some room. Anyway, then to have them disappear all of a sudden. So I almost wonder if he was hiding from somebody. They're just hiding behind our van. I don't know. You get all these conspiracy theorist kind of things going on in your head going, what the heck was that all about?
So, we were fine. At least it's not raining. At least it's not super windy. So, we're heading south.
Heading south. Let's go find a beach and just stay put. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan. Let's go. this all about, having to come to a screeching stop?
Well, it's history. I love American history. A bunch of treaties were all signed and done here at this corner back in the 1800s. It's fascinating to me. You know, anytime you start getting out of your area, but there's American history everywhere in this country. And it's good to see and learn all the little things. You know, you learn about this stuff in school. I took 3 courses of American history in college. That's a year and a half of American history. And I was so sick of American history by the end of that, but you know, now I love it, and I loved it then, but it just was a lot in college. But I love learning all this stuff, and I think that's what I was kind of bummed that we weren't going to the East this time, because I was really all jacked up for learning about the East history, you know, because that's where a lot of it started. But yeah, so just a little snippet here by Orleans, Indiana.
Freeman's Corner.
Freeman's Corner. Look what we found. How cool is that? There's amazing detail. There's a giraffe. There's cows, of course. There's a cardinal. Look at that detail on the monarch butterfly and the eagle. Another bird down here. Wow. That is super cool. Good job, Adam Long. We'll go check you out. Morgan's Raid, July 8th to the 13th, 1863. Despite naval and militia opposition, General John Hunt Morgan, commanding about 2,200 Confederate cavalrymen, began his Indiana raid by crossing the Ohio at this point, July 8th, 1863. 6 days of terror. Civil War comes to Indiana. Blue was the Union, gray was the Confederacy, and green was the border states. Abe Lincoln, Ulysses S. Grant, Jefferson Davis, Robert E. Lee, Braxton Bragg. Last home of Squire Boone, brother of Daniel Boone. The 10th of 12 kids. We're going to cross the Ohio. I didn't stop recording on this yet. Made it! That was a long state to get through.
It was. Finally got out of Indiana. We're in Kentucky.
Hello, Kentucky!
Hello. Where's Jack Daniels distributor?
Where's Colonel Sanders?
Exactly.
Let's go find him.
All right.
What do you want to go to? That was fun. Kind of.
Intimidating. We think that's where all our money is, over there.
We don't have any gold.
But this is Fort Knox, Kentucky. It is a fully operational U.S. Army base, and you can get a pass to come in to visit a couple of museums, but other than that, it's off limits to civilians. So we came in here to the visitor center, and it's not kind of visitor center that you think that has brochures and and things like that. It's for you to register to get a visitor's pass to get in on base. So we kind of have been here, done that.
Yep, saw the building from
Okay.
afar.
Couldn't get a t-shirt. So.
Couldn't get a t-shirt or anything. It is tighter than Fort Knox, just like the comment is, or
Yep.
the phrase is. So the U.S. Mint Police will monitor the, I forget the name of the building is, the bullion or something like that, that holds all the U.S. reserves in gold. So that's fascinating. I've always been interested in that. It'd be neat to go in there, but I mean, you're just going to see the guys working and all that. So I mean, we'll leave it to the family and friends of the military, and
Yep.
we will. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for everything, and
Thanks for keeping our money safe.
I wish we had some money in there. All right, onward we go.
All right.
Lincoln Museum, Lincoln National Bank, Abe at 93.7 radio station. Gonna go around and go over there unless you want to park and get some. Maybe on the way back up. Abe everywhere. How funny. The birthplace of Abe Lincoln in Hodgenville, Kentucky.
Kentucky. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that he was born in Kentucky. And the town here is where he was actually born. And then his boyhood cabin, which is out in the country, is also a national monument. This is pretty cool. This is the town square here with Abe and a museum. Everything has to do with Abraham Lincoln.
Including the radio station.
That's right, Abe 93.7. Fourscore and 7 years ago. We drove all the way out here, hours on back roads.
It wasn't hours, it was like a half an hour.
To get out here and go into somebody's yard.
Isn't it fascinating?
And see somebody's adaptation of Stonehenge.
It's Kentucky Stonehenge. I saw it on the map. I thought, let's go look at it.
In Kentucky Stonehenge. Water in my shoes.
Zoom in for the best viewing.
Zooming in.
See? There it is.
Wow.
Who created it though?
Don't know.
I've climbed the mountains in Montana, danced in the lights of New Orleans. Portland ran away with me, and San Francisco stayed with me. Nashville made its way in between. Fell in love in Minnesota, and fell apart south of Salt Lake. Colorado calls to me, and Washington will always be begging for a piece of me to stay. Maybe some things never change, but I wanna know how it feels to hang pictures on a wall, sleep in the same bed at night. I want reasons to stay, I want someone to take up my time and miss me when I go. I've swam the beaches on the west coast, climbed the trees of Caroline. I felt the city streets of Boston underneath my feet, heard the sound of subways down the line. Walked the lakesides of Wisconsin, and bathed in springs of Idaho. I could use a day or two, or even just an afternoon, getting myself lost in Chicago. Maybe I'm
We're definitely on the back roads of Tennessee.
'cause I wanna know how it feels to hang pictures on a wall.
And I could see like some fumes or smoke or something coming up from the grill. Which one's your favorite?
Randy.
Randy's your favorite?
Randy. I basically grew up with these guys.
Cause I have traveled across this country wide. miss those mountains in Montana.